Hey, 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 how's it going, guys? Happy Tuesday. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? So we're about to hit the beach. So I thought before we go out, I'll go ahead and do my Facebook Live straight away. So it's an early morning one for you guys. Here it's like 2 hours later than UK, so you're probably just getting up right now. All right. So today I wanted to talk about why time is more valuable than money. Right? Why time is more valuable than money. If you're watching a replay of this, guys, please do me a massive favor and stick a hashtag replay into the comments. So this way I can connect with you guys. I know who watched it live, who watched the replay. I can say hi and things like that. Okay, so the first time I heard this concept, I remember I heard it from Jim Rohn, and he said time is more valuable than money. And I thought, how can that be true? You know, money is the most valuable thing. You know, how can anything else be more valuable than money? But the more I did the business, the more I realized that was so true. Now, the best way to explain this is in a way that if I lose some money, I can always make more money. All right, so if I went on holiday now in Turkey and I spend a bunch of money on riding camels and doing all sorts of other stuff, right? I can go back and make the money. I can earn more money, right? So even if you invest into something or you risk with something and you lose the money, you can always make the money back, right? If you had £1,000,000, you've lost it for whatever reason, you can always go back to work and make the money again. However, with time, it doesn't work that way. If somebody joins my business, for example, you know, because in network marketing, you know, I'm always recruiting, I'm always looking for potential business partners. So let's say I recruit somebody into my team, but that person is not serious, right? So I spend the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, training that person up, teaching them everything that I know, giving them all the skills, giving them all the information, really, you know, developing that person. And then 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks later, that person says, I decided not to do it anymore. You know, or they go into what we call witness protection program, right? Where they stop answering phone calls, they stop coming to meetings, they stop reading emails, and they just disappear off the face of the earth, right? That means I just lost 2, 4, 5, 6 weeks or whatever I took training that person. So I lost that time, and there is no way for me to get that time back, right? Once I've lost that time, I cannot get that time back. That's it. It's gone forever, right? So the time is actually more valuable than money because you cannot make it back. So you have to be very careful who you spend your time with and what you spend your time on. Because again, so many people, you know, they spend their time on sometimes the wrong things or the wrong people, and then they're upset because they lost that time and they can't get it back, etc. So especially in network marketing, when you're working with the people in your team, you have to sort through people and to see who is serious and who is not, who is committed to doing the business and who is not. And it's absolutely fine. We need everybody. You know, we need those people who surface once every 6 months, buy some products and disappear again. That's absolutely fine. But we also need those people who are active every single day, every single week, every single month. So 80% of your time should be spent with people who are active, with people who are on the same vision, on the same mission as you are. And only 20% of your time should be spent in groups working with the rest of the people, right? Maybe those who are not very active, maybe those who are not doing very much, maybe those who are treating the business as a hobby more like, etc., right? So you have to become very meticulous with who you spend your time with. However, you shouldn't get into this mindset of lack, you know, mentality of lack mentality, you know, or, you know, scarcity mentality where there's like not enough time. It's not enough time. I hear it so often, you know, when I speak to people who are in their 40s or in their 50s or even in their 60s who say, oh, my life is over. You know, it's like too late to do anything now. You know, it's too late to study now. It's too late to learn new things. It's too late to start my own business, etc. And that just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's not true. You have a lot of time. Yes, you need to be meticulous who you spend that time with and how you use that time, but you have a lot of it. you have plenty of it. So you don't need to be, in the mentality of scarcity, and the two stories that I always tell is one of KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Some of you have eaten there, me more than I would like to admit, right? But who started KFC? Well, there was a guy called Colonel Sanders, right? And he had like a restaurant, I think, and then they built a highway above his restaurant, and basically people were no longer going on that street and everybody were going around, right? So his business went bust. And then he decided to go and approach restaurants to offer his recipe for chicken, right? Because he had a really good recipe, right? So he went around, I don't know, I think thousands of restaurants, and everybody just said no to him. They said, no, we're not interested, etc. And then one restaurant said, okay, we'll buy your chicken recipe. We'll partner up with you and we'll do business. And that's how KFC started. And today, there's KFCs all over the world. And he became a millionaire. But the lesson there is that he started KFC. He went to sell this recipe when he was in his 70s. So he was a broke guy in his 70s, and then he started KFC and he became a millionaire in his lifetime, starting in 70s, right? So if you're 40 years old, or if you're 50 years old, or if you're 60 years old, and you're telling yourself that life is over, it's too late for me to start something new now, it's too late for me to learn new things, then hey, you're just writing yourself off way too early, And another story is a lady in our own business. We have a lady who reached, who was the first person to reach a level called Jasper Star. She became a six-figure earner in our business, a very successful woman, but she started in our business when she was 50, right? When she was 50. And there's so many people who are 35 and saying, oh, it's too late for me to start, something now. It's too late for me to learn new things. It's too late for me to go back to school or go to university. Wake up. You literally just lived a third of your life. You still got a lot of time, right? So you have to be, like I said at the beginning, your time is more valuable than money. Because if you lose time, you cannot get it back. If you lose money, you can always earn it back. So be careful of who you're going to spend your time with, and where you're going to spend your time with, and on what things you're going to spend your time with, but remember that you have a lot of it. It's not very limited. I mean, you still have a lot of time, right? So you can do great things in your life if you just set your mind to it and start doing it, right? Okay, guys. So I hope you found this lesson valuable. We're going to go ahead and hit the beach in just a few minutes. So I might be out of network for the rest of the day, or for at least half a day, but you have a fantastic day. If you'd like my free training on 26 different ways how to find customers and sell more products, then head over to titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales. That's titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales, and you'll be able to download your free MP3 download from there with my training and learn some great tips, free strategies on how you can get more customers and sell more products. Part of that, I hope you got value from this. Thank you very much, Mabel. I hope you guys got value from this. If you did get value, feel free to share this, with like-minded people, so that hopefully they will get value too. And you guys have a fantastic Tuesday, and I'll see you at the top. Bye for now.